Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this video we're going to be talking about my pregnancy journey and stuff that I went throughout my pregnancy. I know that when I was first found out that I was pregnant, I really wanted to know about everyone's pregnancy journey and hear what they went through to see what I could possibly expect throughout my pregnancy. So I just figured I would share mine. So with that being said, I found out I was pregnant at about 6 weeks, and I found out because I was late. And the only reason why I knew that was because I had planned my period around our Universal Studios trip. We liked to go to amusement parks and get away on the weekends. Max's dad, Izzy, and we both worked really high stress jobs, and we worked a lot. I mean, so when we had the chance to get away, we would get away for 3-day weekends just because, you know, it was just us and we didn't have any other responsibilities aside from our normal bills and enjoying each other's company. So when I found out I was pregnant, I kind of hinted that I was late, but I didn't tell him I was going to take a test. I actually took 3. And when I found out, I didn't do anything cute to let him know that he was going to be a dad, which I should have, but I didn't. I'm just kind of awkward when it comes to news and events like stuff like that. So I literally just texted him the pictures. It was really lame, I know. But that's how we found out. It wasn't that I was nervous that he wasn't going to be happy or that I wasn't happy. We definitely were. Happy, nervous, excited, all those emotions all in one. But yeah, I mean, that's where it really started. From there, I right away looked up different OBs. I know a lot of my friends had babies before me, and I've heard where their doctors are from. I wanted to find one on my own. And so I found one off of Yelp. I looked up the ones that were closest to my work, again, because I worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. And it was, pretty high stress, and I just really wanted to, be able to see the doctor close to work since I felt like I was more at work than I was at home. So I ended up finding one there, and I was so happy with him. I felt comfortable, I felt at ease. We did scheduling for blood work right away. And I was actually excited. I actually love getting my blood drawn, and I know it's kind of weird, but I do. I love seeing my hand pulsate when they take the blood out. But yeah, so we did that. After the blood work, we did find out that I was diabetic. So OB had me go see a perinatologist and a diabetes specialist throughout my pregnancy. And they actually worked hand in hand. They had the same office. They shared information with each other. So basically, I would monitor my sugar levels, give myself insulin 3 times a day, and give them, my sugar levels for fasting, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I would talk with them or send them weekly reports, and then I would see my perinatologist for ultrasounds, so extra ultrasounds, and they would send that to my OB, and then I would see my OB regularly. At first I did think it was kind of annoying. I didn't want to do all that, but after a while I realized this is for my health, for my baby's health, and I actually felt a little more at ease with all the extra appointments, because that way if there was any issues or concerns, we'd catch it right away. And it ended up being fine. First trimester wasn't that bad, thank God. I was extremely nervous about morning sickness, mostly because I am really terrified about getting sick, like terrified. I literally cry every time I get sick. It's sad. I know, I'm almost 30 and I still cry when I get sick. But anyways, that's a little TMI, but I was so scared, but thank God I did not have to deal with it. I remember seeing my best friend when she was pregnant with her second child. She literally was like, it seemed like she was on her deathbed. Like, I would go visit her and she would be curled up on the couch, just in clear entrance to the bathroom, because she just was not happy. So I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Ashley, but so happy it wasn't me. But yeah, so luckily I didn't have to deal with morning sickness. Second trimester wasn't so bad. Literally for having a high-risk pregnancy, I didn't have that many issues, I guess. And I don't know if it's just because I stayed busy or because I stayed working for the most part. I stayed active. But yeah, second trimester, the only thing I could really remember of it was that's when I kind of started to pop out a little bit. Not really had any really many cravings. I mean, I know they would say that I wanted pickles, but I loved pickles to begin with. So it wasn't really, I wouldn't say it's a craving, because I literally could eat a pickle right now and I'm not pregnant. But anyways, so yeah, the second trimester wasn't bad. I started to gag when I brushed my teeth. We found out that we were having a boy when I was 12 weeks. I couldn't wait. We went to the sonogram place and played for it, and we found out it was a boy, and Izzy was definitely happy with that. And we started planning my shower, which I literally had ideas for my shower before I found out I was pregnant. All my friends, I have, a couple of friends that have already had multiple children, and I helped plan their showers, as well as my sister. And so I literally had my whole baby shower planned. I had my outfit planned. I had everything that I wanted. It was just putting everything together. And obviously, because we're Mexican, we have a huge family. And he had a huge family, so we had a huge party, which was pretty crazy. But I'll definitely talk about that in a different video. But yes, so that was going on in my second trimester. Third trimester, I did start to pop out a lot more. My feet were extremely swollen. Things just started to get really chaotic, it seemed like, but I don't know if it's just because we had so many events going on at that time. My appointments became more frequent, they were already frequent as it was, but literally I was seeing the perinatalogist more often, I was seeing the OB more often, and we added on non-stress tests, so I was going to the hospital that I was delivering at twice a week for these tests, and still working and getting everything ready for our shower. So it was a little chaotic, and on top of that, my feet were getting swollen, and I ended up getting carpal tunnel at the end of my pregnancy. I had no idea you can get carpal tunnel when you're pregnant, but you can, and it's awful, and that was the worst part of my pregnancy, I swear. And then, literally, I remember just sleeping like this, like, throughout my whole pregnancy. Even with my pregnancy pillow, which I got in my first trimester, by the way, but, I mean, definitely, if for first-time moms, get a pregnancy pillow. That thing is awesome. I mean, I wish I could still use it now, which probably could, but it just takes up too much space on the bed. When you're pregnant, you don't care. But yeah, so we did carpal tunnel, nasty. Don't wish that on anybody, but if it happens, just try to live through it. It'll go away. Because literally, I kid you not, like maybe, I don't want to say right after I had him, but a little after I had him, it went away. So I started to go through contractions, through little minor contractions. I wasn't sure if it was Braxton Hicks throughout my the end of my third trimester. There was a point where during one of my stress tests, I was having contractions. So they decided to give me a shot to stop the contractions, because I think I was only 34 weeks, I think. No, I think it was 30, yeah, I was 34 weeks. So they gave me a shot, and I remember they warned me, like, okay, this is gonna sting a little bit, it's gonna burn, you're gonna feel a little, like your arm's on fire. I was like, okay, whatever, I love shots, go ahead. Literally, they gave me a shot, and I literally was laughing this awkward laugh, because literally, my whole arm was on fire. But I thought it was so funny, but I was so glad. I never want that shot again, ever. Like, I'll go through labor, I'll have another baby, but I don't want that shot ever again. It was awful. But yeah, so after that, we decided, after my, probably around, I think it was around 35 weeks, my OB decided that we were going to induce my labor at 39 weeks if I didn't deliver before then. So we had that set and planned. And, I mean, third trimester was pretty easy. I mean, I went to Disneyland in my third trimester. I went at like 34 weeks, I think, 33 or 34 weeks. Which I will send a video about, because it is possible. You can be the size, like this big, and still be able to go to Disneyland, which was actually really fun. So I will definitely show a video about that. But yeah, my third trimester was pretty easy. Literally, I feel like my pregnancy was pretty easy. I know there's some ladies who it's not as easy at all, but mine was, little morning sickness, not that much pain aside from the carpal tunnel and all those appointments. It was that bad. For everything that it could have been, it wasn't bad at all. But next topic will definitely be delivery. Yay! But yes, so that was my pregnancy. If you have any questions, comments, comment below. Yeah, hope you guys liked it. Bye.